Hi, James. I've been thinking about my English accent lately, and I'd love to hear some tips on how to improve it.
That's great, Sophia. Improving your accent takes time, but with practice, you'll definitely see results.
I'm ready for the challenge. What should I focus on first to sound more natural?
A good place to start is by listening to native speakers. Pay close attention to how they pronounce sounds and stress certain syllables.
That sounds useful. Do you have any suggestions on where I can find natural English conversations to listen to?
Absolutely. You can find a lot of podcasts, YouTube videos, and even movies with subtitles. Try watching videos of native speakers talking casually.
I'll definitely try that. Should I focus on imitating their pronunciation exactly or just get the general feel of their accent?
It's important to try to imitate their pronunciation, but don't stress too much about getting every single sound perfect. Focus on the rhythm and melody of their speech.
That makes sense. I think I've been overthinking it. I'll work more on the flow and rhythm.
Exactly. And don't forget about intonation. The way you rise and fall in pitch while speaking plays a huge role in sounding natural.
I've heard that English speakers use a lot of contractions in their speech. Is that something I should focus on as well?
Absolutely. Native speakers tend to use contractions like I'm, don't, or can't instead of the full forms. It helps make your speech sound faster and more natural.
I'll pay more attention to that. Are there any specific sounds in English that are particularly tricky for non-native speakers?
Yes, the TH sound can be difficult for many learners. For example, words like this or that often trip people up.
I struggle with those sounds sometimes. What's the best way to practice them?
A great way to practice is by using minimal pairs words that are similar except for one sound, like think and sink.
That sounds like a good method. I'll look for exercises that focus on minimal pairs.
You can also practice by reading aloud, pick a short passage, and try to mimic the native accent while reading it.
That's a great idea. I'll start doing that daily.
That's the spirit. The more you practice, the easier it will get.
I've heard that stress is really important in English. What do you mean by stress, and how does it affect my accent?
Stress in English refers to which syllables are emphasized when you speak. Stressing the wrong syllable can make your speech sound unnatural.
So I should focus on which syllable to stress in each word?
Exactly. For example, in the word photograph, the stress is on the first syllable, PHO2 graph.
I see. So stressing the wrong syllable can change the meaning of a word, right?
Exactly. Take record, for example. If you stress the first syllable, it's a noun, but if you stress the second, it becomes a verb.
That's interesting. I'll pay more attention to stress in the words I use.
Great. With time, it will become more natural to stress the right syllable in words.
I feel like I'm learning so much today. I'll keep working on my accent.
You're doing fantastic, Sophia. Keep practicing, and you'll sound just like a native speaker soon.
Thanks for the encouragement, James. Do you have any specific exercises that will help me improve my accent more quickly?
Yes. One great exercise is shadowing. This means repeating exactly what you hear from a native speaker as quickly as you can.
That sounds challenging but effective. How do I start practicing shadowing?
Start with short audio clips, like a sentence or two. Play the clip, then immediately repeat what was said, trying to match the rhythm and accent.
That sounds doable. I'll start with a sentence a day and build up from there.
That's the way to go, Sophia, and don't forget to record yourself. Listening to your own voice can help you identify areas for improvement.
I've never thought about recording myself. That seems like a great idea.
It's really helpful. You'll hear things that you might miss when you're just speaking naturally.
I'll definitely try that. How often should I practice my accent to see real progress?
Try to practice at least 20 to 30 minutes a day. Consistency is key. Even if it's just a little bit, make sure to practice every day.
20 to 30 minutes sounds manageable. I'll commit to that daily practice.
That's great. Over time, you'll notice that your accent becomes clearer and more natural.
I'm excited to start. Are there any particular sounds that I should focus on aside from the TH sound?
Yes, sounds like R and L can be tricky for many learners, especially if their native language doesn't have those sounds.
I have trouble with the R sound. Do you have any tips to help with that?
For the R sound, you want to curl your tongue slightly at the back of your mouth without touching the roof of your mouth.
That's interesting. I'll try to practice it in front of a mirror to check my tongue position.
Great! And for the L sound, make sure the tip of your tongue touches the roof of your mouth just behind your teeth.
I think I can do that. I'll start focusing on those sounds during my practice.
That's the spirit. You'll improve faster than you think if you keep practicing those tricky sounds.
Thanks so much, James. I feel a lot more confident about improving my accent now.
I'm glad to hear that, Sophia. Confidence is key when it comes to speaking with an accent.
I'll keep practicing every day and stay focused.
That's the best attitude, Sophia. The more you practice, the more natural your accent will become.
I'm excited to see the results. Thanks again for all the tips and encouragement.
You're welcome, Sophia. Remember, progress takes time, but you're on the right path.
I'll keep that in mind. I'm determined to make my English sound as natural as possible.
That's the spirit. Keep up the great work, and soon you'll sound just like a native.
Thanks, James. I appreciate your help.
Anytime, Sophia. I'm excited to hear about your progress in the future. Keep practicing.
I'll definitely keep you posted. Thanks for all the support, James.
I'm happy to help, Sophia. Just remember, the key to success is persistence and practice.
I won't forget that. I'm feeling motivated to keep improving.
Keep that energy, and you'll see a huge improvement in no time.
I can't wait to see how my accent improves in the next few months.
You're going to make great progress, Sophia. I'm confident in your ability to improve quickly.
Thank you, James. Your support means a lot to me.
Anytime, Sophia. Just keep practicing and don't get discouraged if you don't see immediate results.
I'll definitely remember that. Thanks again, and I'll keep you updated on my progress.
I look forward to hearing about it, Sophia. Keep up the great work. Keep practicing, and soon you'll sound just like a native. Take care, Sophia.